So what happens when 500 agents all get together in one room to work on their business? That's going to be our topic today. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm Greg Luther, the one guy that meets with you every single day to help you in growing your real estate business. And we're finally back from the coaching retreat. That was so much fun. Those of you that were in attendance, it was absolutely phenomenal. Feedback has been great. I'm so excited to get everybody together and not only talk about your wins, celebrate the wins that you've had, but also make the adjustments on the losses that you've had so that you can make sure you win next time. Each of these appointments that you go on, it's very clearly either a win or a loss. You get that listing or you get your buyer in contract or you don't. There's no in between there. It's very black and white type thing. And what we found is that it's so inspiring when we can get 500 agents into a room. By the way, if you were there, leave a comment down here. Please leave a comment here. Let us know what your thoughts were on the 2-day conference. We had everybody fly into Orlando, Florida. We only do this event once a year. 500 agents in attendance. Next year, we're projecting over 1,000 agents in attendance. Now, we've got tons of video footage of agents talking about, the number of sales letters they're sending out and conversions they're getting and the monthly revenue they're able to generate as a real estate agent utilizing our approach. And as we learned there live, one of the most inspiring things we can do is hear success stories of others like, oh my gosh, this stuff really works. Maybe I should do it. Maybe I should get this marketing out. So we talked a lot about niches. We talked about new construction. We talked about that new Stephanie letter and how it's actually getting better results than the James letter. Now, I want you to think about this as a real estate agent. When you've got a room full of agents telling you the ridiculous amounts of money they're making from the James letter, how many closings they've attracted, how much money this has made for them, but then we release a letter that's working better than the James letter in split testing, I'd say there's really nothing more important than you getting those things out today. Make this week the most profitable week of all, because it really comes down to learn this stuff, but then drop the L. Then it's time to earn from this stuff. Learn, then drop the L. So this week, I want you to really focus on implementation of all the things that we all taught you there. So what I covered, what Nicole covered, what Brian covered, so many of the different agents giving examples of what they've been doing. I want you to utilize that as inspiration, as fuel to the fire for you to really get focused on your own real estate business here. The market's starting to turn significantly. You need to make sure your marketing is generating a large number of buyers and a large number of sellers. And most importantly, you can actually go to bat for them. You can get them their desired result. No sense in having a bunch of buyers that then get frustrated because you can't find them homes. That's not going to get you where you need to be, right? So utilize the systems that we talked about here. We covered a lot on systems, duplicatable processes, email sequences, text sequences, giving the presentation before you ever meet with them. There was just so much that we covered. And we had a pretty fun party too. If you guys can maybe comment on that as well. I provided free alcohol for everybody. That's always fun. But we had a cool Hawaiian themed party the other night as well. So it has been quite the whirlwind over the past week. But now is time for you to really buckle down and start working. Now it's time to say, okay, I've got all this information. How do I implement this? We're loading a few things on the website. For those of you that were in attendance, of course, our live events, you get access as long as you're there live. That's how it works. So you have to show up live in order to get those things. And I think you'll find that all of the agents working with us from sea to shining sea, the more they step up to the plate, the more time they spend with me, the more we're growing their business and getting them going in the right direction. So a lot of those inspirational stories that we heard, enshrining people into the $1 Million Club with us again, where they have a net worth of over $1 million. They're true millionaires. I want you to be on that list next year. We've already got a few that have qualified since our cutoff date for this event. They're going to be getting enshrined into GLMC, the Greg Luther Millionaire Club, next year. So we're going to have a line of agents for the next event. So Hopefully it was very powerful for you, but I want to encourage you. This is not about learning, right? Like I love having you involved with our inner circle coaching. I love giving you lots of tools and teaching you the things that are working today, but I want you to profit from it. I want you to learn, then earn. So this week, today is a good day to start implementing those things at a very, very high level. We have, for those that took action here on our group blueprint day, that's coming up later this week on Friday. And hopefully you're going to be involved in that as well. But man, this should be so profitable for you now because you have specific marching orders on what you should be doing every day to make lots of money for yourself. So take action here. Let me know how I can help you as well. The notes that you have, we had everybody raise their hand. How many of you took over 15 pages of notes, 20 pages of notes? It was just phenomenal how many people had like complete workbooks they've created from all of the tips and tools and trainings that we provided for you, which, by the way, if you're not an Inner Circle member, you missed out on that. You should look at the video description below here. You'll see some links to videos you can watch right now to help you in growing your business. But for those of you that were in attendance, what a great couple of days. And I'm so honored to get great feedback, get all the gifts from everybody and the great testimonials. But I want it to truly make a difference to your bottom line. That's what this is all about. And I do want you to succeed at a very, very high level. So now it's up to you. I've given you everything you need on a silver platter. It's time to get going with it. We do have lots of coaching calls coming up. So those of you that are involved in Inner Circle coaching with us here, we have some phenomenal calls coming up to keep you pushing the right way. I don't care when you got involved with us. If it was 18 or 20 years ago and you've been with me every month since, or if you're just getting signed up today, I want you to hit the ground running and I want you to keep getting that forward momentum. A lot of these upcoming calls and bonus sessions that we're doing are going to be very, very profitable for you. So honored to have you on board with us. Hopefully you're back home. You're rested up and you're taking action. If there's anything I can do, let me know. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel and you ring the bell because I want you to know all of these morning meetings we're doing. I'm back at it again. I'm doing it every single day, Monday through Friday. You're going to get a little tip to help you in growing your real estate business. I'm going to have an idea, a concept, a niche, a marketing example for you. We've had a lot of requests for marketing examples. I want to be showing you what other agents are doing. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel as well. Check out the video description here. Click on a couple of those links. Let's get you making money as a real estate agent. There's no problem with the market. The issue is your marketing. So we're going to make some big, big changes that way. We talked about at the event. NAR announced they had a huge walkout. I think the last notice we saw was over 60,000 realtors left the business. That's probably very close to over 100,000 at this point. But don't get too excited. Those were the agents that were doing nothing. So it doesn't mean more business for you. They weren't getting any business. So that doesn't make it any easier for you. The competition's not what's beating you. Obscurity is what's beating you. Nobody knows who you are and what you offer. If another 400,000 realtors left the business, it's not going to be more business for you. Get out there and hustle. Let me know what I can do to help you. I'm Greg Luther. We'll talk to you soon, and bye-bye for now.